Welcome back, everyone. I got a few things to apologize for. When I went away last weekend, well, it's Monday, I forgot to set the schedule to cancel yesterday's stream, so I apologize for that. And the second thing is, I do have all the streams downloaded, so hopefully next week I should be getting around to uploading them for the YouTube archive. Hope everyone had a very uneventful week. And yes, last time we encountered the Piranesi, and the Piranesi appears to have decided to go full Mass Effect on us. Just a moment. I think the intention was that it's now creating a sort of organic, synthetic bioframe for itself, and well, basically that's what became of the Black Market Society. They got absorbed into the Piranesi. However, we gave it a bit of pulsar, respect the pulsar, and so they got a bit wrecked. Hopefully that's not what we are going to be ending up doing to ourselves in the future. I think we should be heading to chapter 4, and if my calculations are right, we should have only like 1 or 2 jumps left before the whole should give up. There we go, he got a bit. I really like the design of the Piranesi, by the way. It's very Stellaris-like. It looks like a Titan. And given that massive ass railgun, I guess that's how it got rid of the UN ship. That explains why it was found in absolute pieces. With a shot like that, from the size of a mass accelerator like that, you're throwing like quarter of a planet sized chunks at high velocity. Time to go.
In accordance with Frapp's standard procedures, all ships must return to the Tycoon before volt jump initiation.
Naturally. We charge up quickly and off we go.
Ixion engine ready.
I think we can safely skip this. And this should be the promised land.
Full jump complete. Running preliminary diagnostics. I sense Remus. We have reached the Ilia system.
Yay!
Structural failure of the Tycoon is near.
Yeah.
We should initiate the Neocond colonization protocol.
Neocond. Yeah, it should be a fair few planets around, I think. But first I want to... We need that. So, silicates. We are desperately low on that.
A science ship has arrived at its destination.
Wow, this place is really light. Let's see. Okay, and let me see where I was on, just to catch myself up a little bit. Here. Okay, here. Do we have a... We don't actually. There was... Hey Sylv, keep pressing that button. How are you doing? He didn't answer when I asked, so I wasn't sure if you were busy with other things. Let's see, which memorial was it? Conatus. Ah, okay, you were offline to me on Discord. So Conatus. I guess we have to put it here then. And we are going to put the... I think we can research... No, actually we did research that. Yeah, we can research one more. And then I guess we can put those there. Because... Oh... That's unfortunate. Ah, that's okay. Because I think we are still making more food than what we can actually store. That's perfectly fine. Half the hull is unrepairable now. We got one here, yes. We should build one here as well. Marduk. Lunaclism. Population specialization. I think one of them should be population, yeah. Question is if I can free up enough space for that. It's a bit difficult. We could get rid of this, but we need the waste recyclement. Did we manage to... It's food, industry. Okay, I think what I can do is get rid of this drone bay and build another waste treatment center. Oops. Drone bay would be fitting more for this kind of area space. So, iron from here, yeah. Move it over there.
A probe has completed its scan.
Okay, do we have another probe on the way? Yep, it's just ready. Did you farm enough to get all that you wanted? What, we'll go to this as well. If I really wanted to, I could open up more sections now. Charging speed. Oh yeah, makes sense. That's okay. Okay. So research. Yeah, so we can do this upgrade later if we want. Feed it. Cost. Increases the hole's maximum integrity by 10. Yeah, that should be. +1 while it is more. Okay. That's done. There's one thing I didn't find, I guess. Provides extra. Docking base scan. We'll do this research just so I can research. Okay. So did we manage to? Okay, you're still collecting. Okay, and we want a... Oh, really? However, I can get rid of... No, I actually can't. Oh. Let me see if we can rearrange some of this. There should be no more water arriving here. Hydrogen. Can I squeeze one of these in here? Sadly, no. Actually got an idea. So we're gonna destroy this, and we're gonna destroy this as well. What I'm about to do okay, research done. Power cost reduction. That's a little bit of a boost, and it helps us. Hull repair is pain. Okay, let's see if we can find some. There should be metal there. So let's. For the time being, I'm going to do this. Just so that we actually get things moving. Come on. Ooh. Flip over. There we go. So this back to this back to this, and we can do this. Build a road here as well. Okay. Turn this off. So, trash. Do we have trash here? No stress stockpile. Okay. Not yet, that is. So we can put more of it here. That should clear out some. Okay, this to hydrogen. Okay, let's see this planet. Despite the interference from the intense cloud cover of Palatine, our probe was still able to detect unusually high levels of mercury on its surface. The planet's environment is toxic, but should not pose a problem for our teams. We have landed on Palatine near the highest registered concentration of mercury. A huge river of the element flows over a cliff, a waterfall in silver, ending in an ocean several kilometers away. Establish analysis. And we're gonna use you. No, actually, Who is set to move it? Yeah, you. Okay. We are at a very good hub point. More silicates and hydrogen. Let's see how this goes. Please move the trash out. Please move the trash out. Yeah, we got everything unlocked, so I can't even make this go faster. The postal necklace. EKP. This is what a bit bothers me, that it can be so slow at times. For now. Okay, I found Remus. Agora of the third generation, representative of the Ashtangites, has invited us to send a delegation to Remus to observe their community and way of life on the planet. Wait, there's some people already living on Remus? Very sus. Incoming transmission.
Greetings, people of the Virias Tycoon. I am Agora of the third generation.
Oh.
We, the Ixion guides, know that you have been searching for Remus for a long time. However, we have established a delicately balanced ecosystem here on this planet that can't suffer your presence.
That's very nice. Can't suffer my presence. That sounds very rude. Okay, and we can put down 2 of these.
We remember Dolus as our first and closest ally, as the one who made the Neocon Parshaville teachings visible. Pioneers of genetic conatus, you have suffered repression, persecution, and extermination. In memory of the doors you opened for us, of our common past, it is our turn to open the door for you. There is a way for you and your crew to join us. You may be a part of our community. Shape it. We will no longer be we. You will no longer be you. We will become us. For this to happen, you will need to be genetically optimized for life on Remus. We will incorporate your genetic heritage into our society. You will follow the elder process my predecessor applied to us. You will be adapted to the planet's gravity, to photosynthesize. You will live in symbiosis with Remus.
Oh.
Let me be clear. Humanity's mistake has been its attempts to transform ecosystems to deny its place in them. We do not terraform, we change. We are not intruders. We are a crystalline part of the ecosystem.
Okay, I see. I
You
see.
will live longer and work according to your abilities and passions. Our elites guide us with pragmatism, intellect, empathy, and with sensibility. We have no other interest than to follow genetic conatus. Let us show you the new cradle of humanity. Trust in genetic conatus. We followed a self-similar pattern.
Okay. Okay, I see the point that they're trying to make. Is that humanity basically destroyed Earth, and their prerogative is basically that humanity needs to change ourselves to be more in tune with the planet we inhabit, which is basically the opposite of what we've been doing in a lot of games. It's curious. I'm curious. So they basically changed themselves to adapt to the planets. Almost all of Palatine's weather system have been infiltrated by Mercury. The resulting dense and atmospheric cloud cover would not prove conductive to the development of life in any potential colonization efforts. Locate the source of the river. Okay, we have more silicates there. We should have more. I think we have more planets in this system. And there. Numitor. Despite the low average temperatures of Numitor, abnormal heat zones have been detected in the gas planet's atmosphere. Okay, so if I want to, I could open up a new section, which would be the final section. So this one will be for... I think... So food is plentiful. We are, however, producing more trash than what we... it will change once I get this operational. So this one, for the time being, I'm going to set for... So the base idea here is that every single resource comes in over this sector, and this sector distributes it to the other sectors. Okay, I need to set up a storage area, or I could just send the cargo ship over to here. No, actually we don't. We want a... Oh, not enough space. That's not enough space either. How is population housing in this sector? I need to switch all of the non-domotic quarters. Oh, we can only have... Actually, I think I could squeeze in 2. Yeah, but it would... It's not a big loss. So one. Actually, I think this is a better idea. One. Two. Then we can move these optimized quarters and I could free up some space. Hull integrity is still falling. We'll put this as hydrogen for now. Actually, no, we build it like this. Then I can. Right. So this one we could. The last section. Okay, this should give us one extra. Yep. Yep. So those are.
An accident has occurred in the Typhoon. A science ship team has completed a task.
A team of the Focal discovered the source, a huge lake of mercury from which the liquid metal flows. During survey efforts, Hannu Litonen fell into the lake and seems to have ingested large quantities of mercury. They were saved by the team, but mission reports detail how Hannu Litonen experienced multiple hallucinatory visions from the exposure. Litonen describes witnessing UN attacks on Dolos infrastructure, wars and famine sweeping across Earth, massive crowds being crushed together, fleeing from deadly mobs. Dolos security protocols recommend Hannu Litonen be transferred to an infirmary immediately. Yep, we do that. We grab the science. And we gotta put that science to good use. Throw away. Yeah, it seems like it's a pretty good deal altogether to go with it. There's one more that we missed somewhere. Construction speed is increased, repair efficiency increased. We want more repair efficiency because I think we are kind of stuck in the repair cycle. Stagnating, one could say, which is dangerous. Okay, there's another one somewhere. Did the okay, that one was sent over there. Let's connect that. We'll recover some materials from that. And if I am... No, I don't think I have, because I think if I build another EVA... Is it colliding? Yeah, it's colliding with the research center. I need to move the research center a bit up in order to accommodate to that. And we're gonna destroy this. Yeah, let's do that. Grab all the research possible. Retrieve those science, yep. Okay, research is now specialized in space rank 1.
An accident has occurred in the Typhoon.
Okay, now if we are to put another EVA, yeah, that doesn't leave me space for another housing over there. However, we can get rid of one of the small batteries up there. So batteries... Yeah, because we can build two batteries here. We can even do this. Get rid of that. We are good on power right now. Okay, return to the Tycoon. There is. And there. Hey Phoenix, good evening. How are you doing? So did this change the sector? No, it's still space tier 2. I just woke up. Then good morning, I guess. Okay, so big battery. One here. Then we can build another one over here. And some small ones over there if we need to. Yeah, space is much more limited. I get the feeling that as soon as we move to Remus, then things are going to be different. Vulcan. The numerous electromagnetic disturbance on the surface of the comet Vulcan. First visual capture the comet's vibrant green. I get the feeling that's going to be another one of those. Actually, let's go there first. I get the feeling we are going to have one of those orbs there, because we seem to have run into those quite a bit. Zeta Plate playing claims. Wow. Yeah, I am planning to get a session planned with Vent and Cham to try and see what the fuss is about. So I'm going to be dying a lot tonight. Let's see, we got more research to do. Okay, so genetic conatus finds one stability, yes. I've cleared it a couple of times. It's definitely doable. I'm just afraid of the stutters, personally. For me, that's a bit scary. I know that I had a lot of issues with that one. Okay, so batteries. We're gonna get rid of you. We're gonna get some here. We have plenty of this going on anyway. So those silicates. Let's see if I'm getting everything right. Silicates. We need more stockpiles for silicates. Yeah, we got a lot. So what I could do is make a big stockpile for that. Then we can change that to something else. Okay.
People of the VVS Tycoon, we have detected the presence of a BMS warship in the Iliad.
Oh no.
The Burenazi has followed in the footsteps of your Vol trace.
That's
We
not.
have no weapons, no military solution against such an enemy. To ensure the survival of this settlement in Ilia, you will have to find a way to silence them.
Oh, that's
Once and
great.
for all.
Administrator, a new request awaits your attention.
Oh. Everything confirms the sad truth. The Piranesi has followed us to the Ilias system. Great. Hi. Hi! Hi, Horby.
am not dead yet.
Sad.
I will feed on your pitiful community. I will build my rebirth. Are you ready for your simulation?
Wow, he's such a nice guy. This is the theme of the Foucault. We have landed on Vulcan. Proximity analysis indicates the comet is shedding large amounts of boron. Significant electromagnetic disturbances have been detected. They appear to be similar in nature to those that were observed in the Rokantansky comet and on the Morton system. Study the disturbance. What a nice lad. Where is he? There he is. He just wanna feast. However, I'm not sure how we are going to do this. News of the Piranesi is still being operational and more enraged than ever, throwing the crew into panic. Nice. Nothing more I can on... Maybe it's going to be this. Bugger. So is this now? This one set to this one set to this. Actually, no, this one's set to this. So, is this section now factory 2? No. I'd really need to review how to do this. Okay. This one can be set for... Look at him, he's just sitting there. What a nice lad.
The Piranesi has launched a
Oh, what a little bastard. Okay.
An accident has occurred in the Titan.
Please build it fast. Uh-oh, he's going to Remus.
A science ship team has completed a task.
Please tell me that... How are we going to stop it though? That's a good question. Construction speed. Scouting radius increased. We need a demotronic here. How do I stop him? I hope something will come up.
No more resources available to mine.
We venture down to the crevices of Vulcan, seeking the source of the electromagnetic disturbances. Entering a small cave full of luminescent boron crystals, we stop to take the readings. Resulting seem to vary. Proceeding further in, we found a large floating grey sphere, similar to the one found in the Medvedev crew. After liaising with the Tycoon scientific community, a number of controversial theories have been put forward and proposals made to possible experiments that might be attempted on the sphere. Yay. Hey Brower, thanks for the wiggle. The debate continues. I've noticed the growing fascination of the sphere among the other expedition members. This is absurd, since it's obviously only for me. Perform suggested experimentation. Yeah, experiment with the... Here for the chills. Thank you for being here. Remus, Romulus. Administrator, there is no planet here. Romulus does not exist. What? What do you mean it doesn't exist? I hope he's not going to fire drones. Administrator, this is Frida Borgs of the Sector 1 Scientific Syndicate. We are once again taking the liberty of overriding Dolos protocols in order to contact you. We did some analysis on the Eden after she was attacked by the Piranesi's PA. We've unearthed some interesting files. Information on Remus and numerous colonization protocols were present in Eden's database from the beginning of the Tycoon's mission. And that's not all. We also discovered details on another viable exoplanet within the Ilia system, the planet Romulus. This planet has been masked so that it doesn't appear in any reports you receive. We put the place of administrative countermeasures, and we are encouraged you to send a team to the planet. I get a feeling... Actually, we have space for one more science ship. I'm not sure what we can do against this guy just yet.
A science ship team has completed a task.
Oh boy, are you guys all dead? This is the crew of the Mendeleev. I don't know how you managed, Administrator, but we have returned. We have been with the Medvedev, existing in ways that seems inconceivable to us now, passing through strange solid, liquid and gaseous lands. Matter behaved in patterns outside of the accepted understanding. Time was not linear. Days were lived where the chronology of actions was not the same for every member of the team. We drifted in this Freusian morass, lost till we were extricated by the Focal team. Our ship is now in orbit of the Vulcan. Wow. Okay, then I don't need another research ship. And we're gonna put you here. Alan and Chill. Romulus. And you should... I'm not sure right now what we can do. But they are planning to give them the big suck. I desperately need another drone bay.
The Piranesi has launched a missile targeting the Tycoon.
Asshole. I do have the time to build another one. Build a probe.
An accident has occurred in the Tycoon. ship has arrived at its destination.
Okay, Remus. Okay, we need you. Oh. There's something here. Okay, the next one will be... yeah, research. Construction speed increased. I bet you that when it's going to get low on things, we are going to distance, we are going to have a solution. Okay, we need mining. Hydrogen. We need more iron. There we go. What's that? Is it a planet? Plutarch.
Administrator, a new request awaits your attention.
Oh, research. This is Frida Borgs of the Scientific Syndicate. Eden continues to block Remus despite our countermeasures. I won't beat around the bush any longer. We need to shut down Eden. She's altering all the data presented to you, as well as the data that the crew members exchange with each other. You probably noticed this already. Eden obeys the principles of Dolos, which they are probably more than a century out of date. She is programmed to prevent us from reaching Romulus and making a fresh start. She won't deviate from the old dreams of the long-crushed corporation that brought about the Lunarclism. She's totally disconnected from what the crew, including you, have gone through and are still going through. We successfully deposited a protocol that disconnects the EVA airlock database. Please. Are we going to shoot her out to space? Yeah. Let's see what happens. I got a save anyway, so we can always go back on this. Ice. That's not really needed. Oh. There we go. We switch over to preliminary data contains inconsistency. We have landed on the planet. A powdery layer of yellow sulfur covers Aventine. It falls into the many crevices strewn across the planet's surface. The interior of the hollow planet is revealed through these fissures, which offer a spectacular view down to the Aventine's core. It is unlikely anything we've seen. Telluric pillars support the planet's surface, reaching up to the central, perfectly spherical core, like a metallic seed. It seems to absorb the rain and powdered sulfur tank that falls down from above. Study the core. And here. Okay, still cannot do anything with it because I'm being blocked.
Administrator, my sensors indicate an intrusion into my containment chamber.
Yeah, that's us. New objective, the Promised Land. We have We should start by building the necessary infrastructure. There is, however, a small issue. Romulus's atmosphere will make mass population transfer down to the planet difficult. Using cargo ships will result in a loss of 70% of colonists. Chlorine in the upper atmosphere will cause strong aerodynamic heating which our cargo ships are not built to withstand. Construct the administrator site. Train 3,000 colonists. Okay. Did we eject her? She was shot down. Lupercal. The team of the Foucault had great difficulty establishing a study protocol for the planet's core. After multiple attempts, conclusions indicate that the huge central sphere interacts with elementary particles including bosons, Frauentachyons, in a selective and unpredictable manner. 10 previously unknown elementary particles have been identified. Data from the Aventine core analysis have paved the way for new scientific and technological models for years to come. Study the surface. The EMV Charon shuttle, the ship you arrived on, is still stored within the Tycoon. If we were to recondition it, it could carry a lot of people, more than a cargo ship could. I mean, its heat dissipation ability alone gets me excited. We have prepared a project in the tech lab. We can break down the shuttle's plans, replicate the design, and build more shuttles. All the crew can reach the Romulus colonization. Enables the construction of humans transport space shuttles from the docking bays. I wonder if I should go to Remus. Any more anomalies? No, that's the last one. And we build a countermeasure now. So housing looks a bit iffy, but I think I can work with this. Scan analysis of Lupercal has provided some unusual data. The planet is home to numerous anomalies and high level of carbon allotropes. Lupercal's atmosphere is very thin and toxic. Visible particles have suspended within it, moving the light wind of the planet. Impressive vast quantities of diamond encrust Lupercal's surface. The thin atmosphere will provide a little protection. We have chosen a study location that rarely experiences direct exposure to Ilia, the star of the system. Any increase of Lupercal's surface temperature could jeopardize the system's, the team's safety. Yes. Filling the void. Analysis indicates that the mass-defining particles that constitute the matter of the Aventine process in an altered state. The surface of the planet contains many isotopes previously thought impossible. Many of our theoretical models have been called into question following the discoveries made on Aventine. Unfortunately, the planet's surface is extremely friable, making any longer-term exploration attempts unviable. Okay. Let's go to the Numitor then. Construct 20 shuttles. Damn. Why aren't you moving? I guess there's a bit of an issue here. Yep, the Piranesi has launched a missile. It seems like it doesn't have any drones left, which is good for us. Can you finish that, please? There we go. So let's get rid of this. And let's see. We need to get rid of this. Administrator Borges here from the Scientific Syndicate of the Sector 1. So, good news and bad news. The good news is that we found a solution to permanently solve the Piranesi problem. Now that we have finally reached a viable exoplanet, the Tycoon has no further purpose. As such, we propose the following. While preparations are being made for colonization, the Tycoon sectors should be filled with batteries. Once they are charged and the crews ready for exit, a flight path will be plotted for the Tycoon to crash into the Piranesi. According to our calculations and based off of our recent experiences within the PSR system, igniting the stored power should be enough to destroy the BMS warship. Now for the bad news. Only you can command the Tycoon system. If we were to disconnect you, you will have to be on board when the Tycoon crashes. I'm sorry. Use the copy of the Protagoras' PA to direct the Tycoon through its last moments. Okay, so I mean that means that we need to get this shit sorted. Build batteries to cover an area of 1,000 tiles. Okay, that means... Oh wow, okay. That's going to be difficult. Okay, that means we need to start opening up this. I guess that's why you got 6. Despite the low, we have entered Numito's atmosphere. Opaque and crimson, it makes spotting anything here difficult. Extreme pressure readings have been recorded near the planet's liquid core. We await study instructions. Create and use specific analytical tools. Floating Research Center. The Merkaba I'll set to be able to do that. Yeah. Okay, unlocked all sectors. Like this. It's gonna be an interesting one. So how to do this? Does it? I don't think it takes a slot. I just need to start producing. Okay, we need another. Oh, oops, not this. Is it done? Okay, we need 20 shuttles, so I think we got an event going on. Going to be a mad building. Is it? I don't recall that, I'm afraid. So this one is partially done. So can you... All sectors of the hive have been unlocked. The crew feels motivated knowing that the station is now fully operational. Nice. I'm always trustworthy. Except when I'm not. We want one of these here. How many people work in batteries? That's a question. Does it require? No, it doesn't actually require people. Does it require power? No, it doesn't actually require power either. We have a train station for each sector. I guess here it would be a better solution if I would have started to do this at the start, but I wasn't aware that this is what I need to do. Okay, batteries. Tier 3. I might not be able to stop the Piranesi from reaching Remus. I might need to move the Tycoon to Romulus. So 7 times 7. So for sector 4 we need to bring in more because we need to build all those batteries. Okay, food, we need food. There we go, should be enough. Once that's done, I'm straight away going to move over there. Charge speed. We need just a little bit more from sector 3 to sector 5, just workers. To make another one. How many columns? It's too slow. We need to make this go faster somehow. I guess the only thing I can think of is build one here or two. So this takes two power only. Okay, that's perfectly reasonable. How is we need a bit more workers from sector 3 to sector 4. Did I start building the countermeasure yet? Yes. Yep. Countermeasure ready. Large quantities of data has been sent by the team of the Lupercal. They have identified the presence of tracking Fraustachians on the planet, and their reports contain a great excitement about personal new discoveries. Volhy jump theory and Frau's work on matter undulation. However, we have received concerning message from the infrastructure's dedicated PA, warning that the team's behavior is becoming unusual. The lost security protocols recommend immediate conclusions of the mission. Leave the planet. The crew are refusing to leave the planet. They claim they have still important research to complete. Declare the team as lost. God damn it. Okay, countermeasure is ready. Move the steel, because, well, alloys, because we need it. Okay, we need this. And we need to move some population over to from sector 3 to sector 4. From sector 3 to sector 4 we need to move only non-workers. Here we want to get rid of this. I like how we brought them back and I instantly killed them. That is very good on my part. So how long does this last? Okay, let's move the bucket over to... Done with that. Yeah, the issue is that I cannot, that's like the only way to get rid of that asshole. After the several surveys, the team on Focal discovered the existence of a second, much smaller and denser core of Numitor. Self-similar space particles were also detected. And the team proposes that there is a correlation between the presence of these particles and the core's strong geothermal activity. Tesla. So, did we deconstruct that already? For the time being, I'll set this to trash as well. Looking legit. Okay. We should have enough colonists, I think. Okay, is that done? Yep. We can set up another... one of these. So number 3 requires someone. Just so we can train the colonists faster. Just constantly. This is launched. A rocket, yes. Depends how many batteries we need to set up. Just to have this connected. How many colonists do we have here? And I just need to start shuffling the population left and right. Stability, we want Marduk Memorial, I guess. Yeah, so stuff can arrive from there too. Okay, that's not too many batteries that we need, I guess. Okay, let me check on the ships. We need 20. So there was the training center. Where is it? Colonization center. This is training time by 20s. Needs. Okay, Numitor got everything. Oh, really? This is gonna look a bit ugly. Countermeasure. Almost there.
People of the VVS Tycoon, the Piranesi is preparing to carry out fire maneuvers upon Remus. His systems are not fully operational. Whatever your plan, make haste to carry it out.
Work in progress. We have 17 shuttles, so this should be the last. Okay, so Sector 4 has 45 colonists. Okay. Yeah, we need that to fast track the process. Okay, set to auto train, set to auto train. Side to iceberg, read all the signs. Vulcan, yes. Okay, that means that the site has been built. Energy facilities are operational. Oxygen recycling systems are up and running. And the site is being maintained at an optimal 18 degrees. We have also collected some relevant data on the atmospheric entry issue and have sent this to the Tycoon support efforts. Construct the syndicate site. Okay. So we should move. So over in these sectors we can start moving some people over there. From sector 2, for example, we have nearly 600 known workers. To sector 4. Housing, yes, sector housing is. So these will be able to house colonists. Each training can now accommodate 50 known workers. Ah, okay, so we need to move the population around still. From sector 4 to sector 3, only colonists. We have 90. Okay, and the last one. So that means that they're training 50, yeah, okay. It's going to be training 200. Oh, wait, there's not enough workers here? What do you mean? We sent over the known workers only. From sector 3 to sector 2, we need 90 workers. Fire in sector 3. Bugger. It's going to spread, I think. Thanks. Yeah, in the meantime, I need to build more batteries. Zero in training, 5, 200. So from sector 4 to sector 3, we need to move only the colonists. From sector 3 to sector 4, we need to move. Okay, once that's done, how many do we have? We have 50. How many colonists? 266. So the next one should be one cycle. Fire spreading. Yeah. Ja, bugger. Trash. Too much. So policy in sector 3. Okay. Batteries. It's big butt sized. Butt shaped rather. Go away. I don't think I will be able to do this. On time, that is. It's a bit too tight of a schedule. We got enough ships. Okay, Syndicate site is done. The Syndicate site is finished. Agricultural systems are operational. The infirmary is ready and stocked. The research labs have been set up with all necessary equipment. We have completed more than half of the work required. Construct the Ashtangite yep. Move faster, move faster. Training. Why are there so few workers? Okay, so from sector 4 to sector. So sector 1 has from sector 4 to sector 3 only colonists. 200. 5. From sector 3 to sector 4 only non-workers. Okay, how's the batteries going? We need more. So 3x3. Let's see if we got enough to do this. Okay, 200 colonists being trained. This is getting a bit iffy. have my doubts that I will be able to do this on time. Let's see. This. Yeah, we need to move. That's not gonna be. You guys gonna get screwed. Yeah, if I would have been better at preparing for what to come, this wouldn't be an issue. But I was not good enough for this. We need more. So I don't need this. And I don't need this. This is high priority right now. Halfway there. So how many colonies do we have in sector 1? Don't have any non-workers. So from sector 1 to sector 3 we want to send some colonists. 200. From that sector 3 to sector 1 we want to send 200 non-workers. Okay, construction of the Ashtangite site has been completed. Multi-factory will allow us to transform the raw materials of Romulus into usable resources. The vehicle storage bay and technical maintenance rooms are operational. The first human city of Romulus has just been born. Okay, so that's done. So sector 4. So sector 4 to sector 3. We have 400, 300. Only colonists. From sector 3 to sector 4. will not be ready on time. They're gonna get eaten. Just when we were training colonists. I get the feeling that colonists are only needed to be ready.
People of the VBS Tycoon, the Piranesi is in position to fire upon Remus with his main weapon. We accept our fate without fear or bitterness. As we go back to the substance, we are glad to have persisted.
At least someone is being
in accordance with Parsifal's writings. Death is just a new layout.
At least someone is being a bit optimistic about their impending doom. But do we have enough? Yes. It's just a matter of training all those colonists. So, okay, that's done. So from sector 4 to sector 3, 400. And from sector 3 to sector 4, 400 non-workers. Huh? Why are you sending away the workers? Even though I only said to send away the colonists. So sector 3 to sector 4. Only workers. And what do we have here? Huh? Excuse me, why are the 400 colonists still here? To sector 3, only colonists. I think this is a bit buggy. I think it doesn't take well to moving only crew. Well, to the other way around. Okay, from sector 1 to sector 3, we need to move all the colonists, which is 200. Nah, I'm not going to be able to save them. Unfortunate. Okay, from sector 3 to sector 1. Actually, from sector 2 to sector 1, non-workers. Okay, and from sector 3 to sector 1, we need to move 300 non-workers. This is why you want a train station. Yikes. Yeah, even if I do anything, the Piranesi is going to reach there. Actually, no, I need to not do this. Because I don't have enough electronics being produced. Okay, so we have... Are we training in Sector 1? Yes. Okay, good. So from Sector 1 to Sector 3, we need to move 3,300 coordinates only. From Sector 2, Sector 4 to Sector 3, we need to move 200 colonists. Okay. Okay, from Sector... And from Sector 3 to Sector 1, we need to move 100 non-workers for the next training cycle. So from Sector 6 to Sector 4, we need to move 100 non-workers. Why does it say Sector 3 has 500 known workers? It does. Okay. Oh, don't tell me it screwed up the...
Open your eyes, Administrator, and see how I reduced the prospects of the future. They are only fit for assimilation in my bowels. See how even a planet is nothing compared to the perfect being.
What a nice lad. Okay, how's the batteries coming along? We can make this a bit faster like this. No more colonists being trained. So 200, 100, none. What do you mean? There are 200 non-workers. Oh, okay, we need this to sector 1. How about here? So send this to sector 3. Oh, he's almost nom the planet. I'm sure everyone will be overjoyed. He'd be shooting. There's an event somewhere. Where is it? There. Venus has been vitrified. The Piranesi has killed the planet. There is nothing left on the surface. Well, that's unfortunate. Yeah, he all load, he coming. So are we training more colonists? Yes, we are training the last batch of colonists. How about those batteries? I think we'll need more. I'm not sure why they are not deconstructing that. Okay, colonists are prepared now, just... Oh. Please fix it. So we need to send... Do we have anything else left to do? Dead. If I reload the save at the start, and I prepare straight away like that, I should be able to do this. I think I got more than enough time to do it. Oop. Let's see. One more battery and we should be done. I hope it's not going to take like 5 years to colonize the planet. I'm guessing it's not going to do that kind of logistics work on me. There we go, charge the batteries. Way ahead of you. I don't think that's strictly needed. Okay, just to save a little bit. It's not needed anymore. Neither is this. Actually, I'm just gonna deconstruct this. Oh, another rocket. Come on, be a bit faster than that. Come on, fix the hospital, please. Okay, batteries should be charged. Yep, all batteries are charged. What's the hold up? Maybe this is bugging out? Come on. I think this is might be what's holding it up. Okay, yeah, that was holding it up. Fly the tie. Shouldn't I be landing those colonists first? Just a thought.
Administrator, if you are listening to this message, it means the Tycoon has reached its destination, despite the unpredictable parameters that framed the equation of its journey. The crew have found a new home, whether the one planned for or another. These survivors have already begun to lay the foundations of a new cradle, where creativity, invention, and joy can bloom again. Perhaps you already understand why I insisted, why the mission launch was precipitated. When I discovered that the lunaclism was inevitable, I also understood that any attempt to save our species after this would have been doomed to fail. You took the helm in the only launch window available to us. Thanks to you, our efforts, our mistakes, our sins and sacrifices will sink into oblivion, into the past, while the first pages are written for a newly born humanity.
Reminds me of Club Penguin. I don't know what that is. Damn. Mutual loyalty, the boy, so he survives the journey. Interesting. Nicely journey. Thank you. Yeah, if I really push it, I should be able to save Remus. I see why Kami really liked this game. The story was really nice. And everything accompanying it was so interesting. If it not pushed me a little bit to try and be more organized compared to what I usually do, I think it's a really good game. And if it poked your interest, I think you should check it out when you get the chance. Let me see. I think given that it's been a long week and I've been away for quite a while, I think I'm going to see if I can raid someone. Oh, this raid interfaces. Hot garbage. Let's see. And I'm also, since I got most of you here, what I already have an inkling on what the answer will be, but I got a question. Which one does sound for you to be more interesting? There's another game that Kami played and he really liked it. It's a first-person shooter and it involves an old IP, RoboCop, Rogue City. You'd rather like to see that or Deltarune? Oh no, yes. I know, it's the pain. I think on it a little bit, and do let me know on Discord. Wouldn't mind either. Okay, I'll put up a poll on the Discord just to gauge which one you are interested in more. Let's see. nobody's streaming when I want to raid. Thank you again everyone for tuning in. Thank you Sylv, Phoenix, Brower, especially for the Weagle. Thank you for our resident luck. Yeah, I'm expecting Deltarune is going to win. I was about to offer Solatorobo as well, but I know that the opinions on that is a bit iffy, especially from Regato. Same with Fuga. Thank you very much everyone for tuning in, and hope to see you next weekend for normal streams this time. Thank you and bye bye.